Woke up this morning with a message from Tesla to say my back left tyre was flat. So I ran downstairs hoping it was wrong, but no, it was right, it is flat. 15 psi, all of a sudden. So I grabbed my compressor out the back and plug it into my little 12-volt socket. If you didn't know you've got one in the boot, you have actually got one there and it's really handy. But about a minute later, this stopped working, so it did naff all. It was neither use nor ornament. But I did manage to head to my little local garage saying, please help me, please get me back onto the road. And here I am, waiting to bore you with all the details. Sorted. Well, at least it's sorted for now. I rang Quick Fit, who quoted me 300 quid for a new tyre, and Tesla was something pretty similar with a 6-week wait. So I'm not about to pay £300 for a tyre, to be honest with you. And I need something doing today, because it's too bad. It was this massive screw right on the corner of my tyre where it just couldn't be repaired, and I needed it doing today. So I went down to my local little garage where I've been before. And as you can see, it looks like a pretty standard tyre. It doesn't look like there's anything particularly special about it. There was no foam inside. There was nothing fancy that we could decipher. So yeah, it looked like it was just a standard tyre, and all my tyres are the same. They're all that brand. Now, the question that I could see people asking the most this morning when I was doing a bit of research on this is, will it invalidate my Tesla warranty if I get tyres that aren't Tesla approved? Now, from what I understand, is it will not automatically just invalidate your warranty if you get tyres that are not Tesla approved. What will happen is, if there is a fault down the line that can be directly linked, and Tesla would have to prove that it's directly linked to you having those tyres fitted, then that will invalidate that part, or that part of your warranty, or that claim, or whatever it is. So yeah, mine are just like for like, so I shouldn't really see any difference, should I? Shouldn't be any errors or anything. And it's registered to PSI, so that's really the only indicator I've got at the minute. But yeah, I think it's just a standard tyre. I don't know what all the fuss is about. So if you found this video because you're currently in a little bit of a panic and you've got a flat tyre on your Tessie, don't panic, it's fine, it's really not that big of an issue. I hope this video helps you, and if you found it helpful, please give me a little like or subscribe or a nice comment, just don't be mean. Thank you very much for watching.